Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Okay, let's see what's going on the final week of December for you guys. Just a side note, I'm not going to be doing the layout, won't always look like this where I'm turning and doing this. This was just always temporary, this setup, because I have some construction going on in the room. But in the new year, there is a new desk and there is going to be a reframing of how I do it. So I'm not always going to be like this and then like this. It's going to change. Like I said, it's just temporary. And for the holidays, I just have family staying over. So my whole little studio had to get squished into a corner. Now, let's see what's going on here for you guys the last week of December. Third to fourth week for Capricorn, please. Ooh, okay. Slippery little suckers. I have the Fool. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Others of you, you're taking a leap of faith and a risk onto something. And then I think whatever it is that you're doing that you're risking here, Capricorn, you're going to do a wait and see. So you're going to jump down the rabbit hole and you're eventually going to be like, well, let me see what's going to happen. Are they going to come back to me? What are they going to do? I don't know if you're testing somebody because there is some justice coming in after that. Interesting. All right. What's coming towards my Capricorn, please? Okay, Capricorn. Coming towards my Capricorn. The Knight of Cups. Interesting. The Knight of Cups is somebody is coming to formally invite you out. It's an invitation of some kind, but it's based on your emotions. So, of course, this can be at work, and of course, this can be with love. Yeah, someone's going to be calling you very soon. And honestly, it should be within a week of this time from hearing this video for a lot of you. So if this is, your last week of December, you're definitely going to be hearing from somebody. Sorry guys, I need to put my hair up. I'm going to get real with you guys. Sorry for the cray cray hair. All right, let's see what you don't see coming your way. What doesn't Capricorn see coming their way? You have a Lover in reverse. Somebody rushes in to communicate this. You find out some kind of news, some kind of information. Things come to light, and then boom. This comes rushing in to you. And then this Lover, which is a choice, by the way, is the choice of not doing anything. All right, let's move on. What's the advice here from my Capricorn, please? Page of Cups. Page of Cups is... This is either an apology, giving one, or receiving one. But this is like a text message, right? So it's kind of like needing to go out to talk to somebody and, saying, hey, what's up? Let's chat. But it's like not such strong energy. It's not heavy. It's just kind of like dipping your toe in the water and be like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And this is something that you need to do. So I don't know if this is you receiving it or dishing it out. So it can also be a form of an apology for a lot of you. Can I have one more for the advice, please? Yeah, it's definitely something about it could even be closure. It can be like to be friends. It can also be something where it's more than that, but it's laced with justice. So whatever you do, Capricorn, I'm going to be very straight up with you, very honest and very clear. Don't be cross with me, please. Um because when I see justice in the advice position, It talks about doing things above board. It talks about karma. It talks about keeping your karma clean. All right, because karma always pays their respects. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you know what's coming. So that's rectifying the scales. That is being above board. Make sure the decision you make and the things that you do is fair for all parties involved. Okay? Because if you don't, karma will come a knocking and you don't want it. Trust me. When we do something wrong, let me tell you how karma works. We don't just get some bad shit flown our way. We get kicked when our chips are really down. Like you're already on the ground, throwing up and dying. Karma comes along to kick you even more. So when you thought you couldn't feel any more pain, that's when karma comes. So make sure everything you do is above board. Now, I'm not saying you're shady or anything like that, but just, if that's there, it's there for a reason. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it either. So let me see what the outcome is saying for the week. Ten of Wands in reverse. What's up with these little one cards? I feel like your energy is stiff. Like your energy, it's like you want to come forward, but you don't. It's like you hold yourself back in a way. The Ten of Wands in reverse is you dropping burdens. I don't want to hear evil. I don't want to see evil. I don't want to know evil. I don't want to know shit. Nothing. I don't want to be burdened by this issue. So you're dropping some kind of burdens and you're letting go of somebody also. Let's see. Can I have one more for outcome? I think you've been stressed for a long time, Capricorn, juggling something. You've been weighing your pros and cons, waffling over a situation, a person, and you're like, this isn't really sustainable. So you're just kind of dropping whatever it is. Because here you are, as you're starting is how you're kind of ending the week. You're starting the week by saying to yourself, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to jump down this rabbit hole. I'm going to see what's up over there. But I do see you getting an invitation in regards to love here. I do see you having a rejection of a lover over here. I do see you here needing to text someone or receive a text, do an apology, be fair, balanced, and honest. I see you over here in the outcome, letting shit go. This might not necessarily have anything to do with this lover. So these could be two different people or one in the same. You could be any one of those camps. And thank you so much, Capricorn, for following me lately. Your cohort has been growing and I'm very honored and humbled. So thank you for that. I am always grateful and thankful for my gifts from the universe. Now, with that said, I also see you at the bottom of the deck with this Queen of Pentacles. This is you trying to find your stability. Because you're in general, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind, you're caring. You just like to cross your T's and dot your I's and make sure, all systems are functioning, but, in an organized way. Why am I telling you all this? Because if something doesn't make you feel confident or at ease, I don't think it's ever going to sit well with you. So I see you here coming into your own element, your own skin, you're coming home. And that means stability for you. So if something felt unstable, you're letting it go. Let's see the before tarot. What does the before have to say about the Fool, please, for Capricorn? Before, please. Six of Cups. Okay, so before you might have been nostalgic. You might have been thinking about happy memories from the past with somebody or something. And you're like, it's all right, fuck it. I'm going to take a leap of faith and go this way. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords. But look at this Page of Swords, right? He's looking at the eagle. He's holding a sword. The person in the card knows that the eagle carries a message, right? It's also something about truth, but has the sword down. I feel like any second could get pissed off, lifts the sword and just tries to kill the friggin' eagle. But no, you're just kind of, I feel like you've seen as much as you can see. All right. So this is what makes you feel like you can take a risk. So that's the before tarot. Now let's go to the after and see what's up there. What's after here with the Fool, please? Ooh, the Queen of Swords. So somebody else has come into your life. It can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. But whoever this person is, they're very cerebral. And you do have a Libra card here, and you do have a Gemini card here. So I don't know. Maybe you are dealing with air signs. Unclear, but those are the major arcanas here. But there's also Aries here with the Fool. So after is telling me that you're very much thinking about a certain situation. You're trying to deal with it in a delicate manner, but you are also lifting the sword, meaning that you're ready to cut something out. You do have some kind of unrequited love. I don't know if you have two options and one you don't really care for. And it can be a runner chaser dynamic. The universe hooked you up with that and you're spilling it out because you don't care for it. So you're thinking about something or someone else. Okay. Let's see. What is this Knight of Cups, please? Too many. One or two, please. Yeah, somebody that you might have broken up with, that you guys were a happy couple before. You have the Emperor back here, so again, Aries energy. You know what's interesting that I love about these cards? How different each depiction is. But the before just tells me what brings you to the place of why this Knight of Cups is there. Like who's doing this or why they're doing this. So interestingly enough, this just tells me here somebody you were a happy couple with, but you broke up or you ended something. And now after that, you have this invitation. Can be an Aries, sure, but I think your person who used to be sitting on a throne is now standing up. They're hearing you all right. They see you all right. And I know they want a reconciliation because that's back here. Aries cross-watcher. If you're cross-watching, you know I'm right. If it's an Aries. If not, can be one of these air signs here too. Or anyone for that matter. These are just energies that these people are taking on of those signs. Now, after Tarot with the Knight of Cups. And you know, guys, like sometimes we're not just defined by our sun sign. You know, I always feel like people truly sometimes are their moon sign. And their rising sign is how they're perceived by other people. So, for example, say my rising is a Scorpio. People perceive me like a Scorpio, mysterious but cool, intuitive, blah, 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 blah. But it's not really me. You know, I have my own sun sign and I have my own moon sign. Sometimes I find like the moon signs to be like who I'm really dealing with, like the down and dirty, the real deal person. And so those energies sometimes make me feel like this is the kind of person you're dealing with. But you have the World here as the after card. This is after the fact. This is Saggy card, the World. You've come to this place where now you really need to make a sacrifice. You got to cut your losses on something or someone because you're about to start a new chapter. And I see you letting go of a lover. I do. I mean, it's there in the middle of the week. Clarify, please. I think you have an agenda. I think you're focused. And here's the Fool again. This is you leaving on your own after this lover. So you're already thinking to yourself, like, you know what? I have an agenda. That's it. I am who I am. They should not have left me in the first place or whatever. I don't know what your thought process is, but or maybe I do. Your thought process, honestly, from what I'm looking at the cards, is like, you know, they started this. They're not the ones really trying to make amends here. They're not trying to fix it. You're just like, forget it. I'm just going to go off and do my thing. Here's a Cancer card, Chariot. your mindset is telling you that you're going to remain focused on your agenda, regardless of the positive and the negative things going on in your life. You're like, I am not going to let that say who I am. For example, you're not letting the situation define you. You're learning from it. And so you're saying no to this lover. You're like, you know what? No. No, thank you. I'm gonna do me. And maybe in the future something will happen, but right now I'm not gonna focus on you, lover. I'm not. And this is you. And so you reject this lover. And maybe you communicate that effectively and quickly, or they do. There's another person on the scene anyway, which can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Or that is in fact the lover you're letting go of. All right? Because I do see you letting go. And there it is, the let go card. And it is that individual right there. All right. What's the advice trying to say, please? So before there was a bunch of breadcrumbs before, okay? It looked like somebody was begging for attention or feelings. Either this is you or them. But breadcrumbing is just kind of like, I'll hang out with this person, but I'm really waiting for the other person. I'll keep this person, nibbling and biting to so they don't leave my energy or they don't leave my area until I figure out what I want. But they're not your plan A. They're not even on your plan. You just have them as backup. So this is why you have justice over there. And this is why you have like this texting somebody or talking to somebody. And it couldn't be this Aries individual. You can't be breadcrumbing somebody right now if that's what you're doing, Capricorn, because you got to be fair. At least if you're honest and you tell this person, look, I'll be honest with you, I'm not emotionally available. I don't feel this way for you. And I could see you're thinking or you're moving forward and maybe with another person. Let me see. Clarify with the after. That Page of Cups can very well be a thank you, but no thank you. I don't know. You guys know what that is. Leave your comments down below. And yeah. And yeah. And yeah. Okay, let's talk cards. Here you are. You see this person? That's you in there. You're dumping that cup. What is that cup? That is the cup where the universe says, I'm giving you a person. But you're saying, I'm not interested, God, universe, my ancestors, thank you, but no thank you. I don't want that person. You're torn between two people, clearly. There you are in the middle, blindfolded, not knowing what to do. This is the card on the table. This is behind the deck. This, also, the universe is trying to tell you, well, let me tell you something, Chief. You know the town that was drowning? And then we sent the car? And those people are like, no, I'll find something better. I just want to see if I could save my house. And then all of a sudden the water got to the windows. And then all of a sudden, they're sitting there, people coming by with the boat, get in because you're going to drown. And they're sitting there saying, no, the universe is going to send me someone else. The universe or God is going to is going to save me. Now the water's at the roof. Helicopters are coming. Nope, God's going to save me. They die. They go to heaven. God, why don't you save me? You're a moron. I sent you a car. I sent you a boat. And I sent you a helicopter. What you think all those people were? Look what you did. You jumped it. That is you, Capricorn. I am not telling you what to do with your life, but I see you struggling making some choices. I can only tell you right now, go with the matters of the heart. And that's why your advice has this page here. I know my camera's not focusing because I gotta get close. And I don't want my face to get close to the camera. Anyway. So after, my friends, you are going to be torn, all right? You're going to have a tough time trying to decide which one's right for you. I know you don't want to be burdened, but I do see this whole lover situation going, nowhere. And maybe you know something much better than the rest of us on the formula of life, but I don't know. This looks kind of crazy. Can I have one more for outcome, please? I mean, I do see you in your head, and there is this King of Cups. Whoever you're dealing with, there is one person, and this is water energy. This person's emotionally available, emotionally mature, right? And this person's available. I think that's the direction you're going into. I think you want easy peasy, and I think this seems easy peasy because the whole other thing before, even though it's like you're driven by fire with the other situation, you're also driven by something that's more your flow. What are you seeing here? Please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Yeah. The boat, the car, the helicopter. Release the X. Make an effort. See, you're not interested in new person, because you're still thinking of the first person. All right, shadow and light. Let's see what's going on here. Shadow and light. Please for... Wow, that was pretty quick for Capricorn. Felt like it wanted one more, too. Oh, no, I need my glasses. I'm pausing you for 1 second. Oh, by the way, you got something and respect because I'm blind. Oh, boundaries and respect. All right, that's what we're going to read. Give me a moment. Okay, shadow and light. If you pulled this card, you're being encouraged to take a closer look at the boundaries you're setting and who in your life respects them and who doesn't. Interesting. Setting boundaries with people we love and even people we don't particularly like is not always easy. Sometimes you may not even know what your boundaries are straight away if being asked. Here's a chance to start analyzing what your boundaries might be and where you would like to implement them more. A big reason a lot of us are scared to set boundaries is the fear of rejection from other people. We're afraid they will not respect it, or they will something, or it will say something, or mean something, or stop being in our lives. But a question you might need to ask yourself is whether you really want other people in your life who don't respect your wishes. Might you be better off without them? If you let one person push your boundaries, they may get even harder to set in the future. Even though you might have stated your boundaries to people, perhaps even multiple times, there are some that won't respect and honor them, and it will try to push them further and further back. It might sometimes feel like you have to be clearer or reinforce the importance of the boundary you have set, but please know that you don't have to get better at stating your boundaries. It's such a person's own responsibility to be respectful to others and to you. Have a think about whether there is anyone in your life that is not honoring your boundaries and whether you need those people in your life. In movies, respect is often presented as something you must earn. You need to prove yourself first to be worthy of respect. But is that really true? If we look at it from our own perspective, do we really think that people need to prove to us first that they are worthy of our respect before we treat them respectfully? Might it not be everyone's best personal interest or individual responsibility to show respect for others? It's not your responsibility to make other people respect you. It's their responsibility to behave respectfully. All right. Interesting. That is what I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you every Thursday, boys and girls. All right. Have a good one.